All right, guys, so I'm going to do a little test and experiment here. We are going to see how long a comparison is that it takes for a regular 1/4 inch charging hose. This happens to be a Yellow Jacket brand. We'll pull down this brand new recovery cylinder. I've had it open to the atmosphere. There's absolutely nothing in here. And we're going to compare this hose to a 3/8 inch dedicated, this is actually a dedicated vacuum hose. This has 1/4 inch fittings on the side and it's 3/8 diameter. This will pull down a lot faster, but we want to see exactly how much faster. And we're going to be using the Robinair 4 CFM SPX vacuum pump to do this test. This has 5-year-old oil in it. So I'm going to put the hose on this side so it's not looping over the top, getting in the way. 2, 3. I'm going to turn the gas ballast on. All right, so basically in 10 minutes, went down to about 290 microns. So to keep this test relatively short, we're going to do that 10-minute mark. So let me take this hose off. We'll open back up the atmospheric pressure. And we will put on our large vacuum hose. All right, let's try this again. The glare in here is awful from these lights. Hopefully y'all can see that. All right, let's start this again in 3, 2, 1. So basically it got down to about 65 microns. This thing has I think it's a 10-minute shut off. So you can see how much faster this hose is than using the regular charging hose that you would normally use. So I think what we'll do now, just for fun, is let me break this vacuum. I'm going to get another one of these charging hoses, or not charging hoses, vacuum hoses, and we're going to hook 2 of them up to this vacuum pump and see if it pulls down any faster. Alright, I've got 2 of these identical vacuum hoses set up. I've got both valves completely open. Let's turn the gauge on. Start the timer now. So we will pull down to 61 microns and 10 minutes. Alright, so hopefully this video was mildly entertaining, and just if you weren't aware that these hoses existed, you can pull down an automotive AC system if you use these 3/8 size hoses that are rated and actually used to be only to be used with vacuuming, not charging the refrigerant. You can get an adapter if you want and hook up to the high and low side on your automotive AC and do this, and you can have your separate charging hose also hooked up. And as you can see, it's been about I don't know, 35 or 40 minutes, and we've only risen to 78 microns on this tank. But I think from this demonstration you can see how much faster it is, even if you're just using one of these hoses compared to a charging hose. And it's not just the diameter of the hose that matters, it's also the fact that there is, let me show you this just so you can see, there is no restriction in either end of the hose. It's just completely open. There's no depressor. So it works awesome. If you're doing, hopefully most of the guys that do HVAC on homes and refrigeration, all that, they already know about these. You can get these hoses in 1/2 inch diameter. This is 3/8. You can get it in 1/2 inch, and you can also get them in 3/4 inch. And you can get, obviously these ends are 1/4 inch, which fit on the AC pump, and also older R12 systems, and of course the HVAC in your home. But you can get these with 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch fittings on this side, because some of the pumps that are out there have 3/8 or larger fittings, and it will vacuum down even faster than it will with the 1/4 inch. So anyway, hopefully that was interesting. If you guys want to stick around, I'm going to be doing the renovation of the air conditioning on the 1989 Chevy K1500. It currently still is running the R12 refrigerant, and I'm going to be replacing the condenser, the compressor, the lines, flushing the evaporator, and getting it all charged back up, vacuumed, etc., and using 134A. I would continue to use R12, and that's what's in it right now, but I don't have a supply of R12 anymore. It is depleted, and I don't care to spend, you know, the exorbitant amount of money that people are asking for R12 on Craigslist and eBay and stuff like that. So if you do 134A correctly and get the system set up correctly, it can be just as cold as R12. Well, I do prefer R12. You know, here it is 2024, and they haven't manufactured it since, I believe, 1994. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing on the channel, and I'll have a whole series on that, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.